So it happened again. I fell in the ditch. And for the chainsaws, yes, this one has more grunt than this one, the 550. Well, hello there! I'm just sitting here in my home office looking at some pelletizing machines. Yeah, I've been in contact with the Chinese company. I'm gonna get some quotes and stuff for the pelletizer for the manure. And so that's good. I've also talked with the bank today. That was not that good. Well, it wasn't bad, but I would need a lot of equity. Yeah, money. My property isn't enough to cover the security. I'm gonna call it. I don't know. It might be, but that we'll see when the plans are all together. But I would need more money than I got. So, but we can fix that. I hope. And I've talked to, yeah, well, it's an organization. I don't know. They could take the eggs from every egg farmer here in Norway, and they have to take the eggs. Actually, I've talked to them, and they said we have too much eggs at the moment. There's been a shortage for about 3 years now, but that's now we're overproducing eggs in Norway. So because a lot of people jumped on, and a lot of people had hen houses that they started up again now in the shortage. So but they have to take my eggs anyway, but that will not be at a good price, or it's a fair price. It's yeah, it's a fair price. It's market price, but you can get a lot more if you make some other deals, which I hope to do. But so that got me thinking a bit. Next week there will be an announcement on how it is now on the situation on the eggs. She only had the numbers from before, but she reckoned that will be the same, not less, at least even more overproducing. So they are actually doing some things to underproduce. They are killing the hens in the chicken houses earlier than they should. So there's a larger gap in non-producing eggs. So I don't know. I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna keep on working on this. Maybe next year it's totally different. Maybe some want to cut it out. I don't know. Maybe we need more eggs. Maybe there's a war. Maybe we'll yeah, an off-grid hen house would be the thing next year. I don't know. We'll see. It's just a little delay. I'm still gonna work on it, but I have so many other things I'm gonna work on. So before this, but that's the case right now. Now I'm gonna start. You have to apply to build things larger than 50 square meters here in Norway. So I'm gonna build a new garage down there, I hope. And tear down the one I have my tractor in now and build a bigger one further back. So it's not on the road, it's almost on the road now. So I'm gonna start to draw that out now. So we'll see. Okay, but now we need to get out there. I need to get that trailer fixed. I need to get the excavator out. I need to service the excavator, or the motorized shovel, if you will. You'll see. But that's the plan. So let me just get some food and we'll get out there. Okay, come on! Need to put some decent coats on, as always. Thank you. Welcome back. I'm gonna try to get this out. Yeah, the motorized shovel, as I've been talking about. There she is. It's one of those things. But it works. It works. I bought it when I put on an extension on my house for the dogs, actually. So I haven't used it for I think it's 2 years. It's been up here now. Last time I lent it to my brother because he was gonna build a carport. That's the last time it was used, and I see it's gotten quite rusty. Yeah, Chinese quality this. But it works. At least I hope it works. I'm gonna change the oil before I start it. And then maybe change it again because last time it was full. Yeah, I think gasoline gets in there. And it's maybe... Yeah, because I did turn off the valve, so I don't know why it does this. There is some gasoline still in there. Probably not good though. But I hope I have some. I think I have some downstairs. 13.5 horsepower. Briggs & Stratton. Yeah, I think it's a copy. I don't know. Maybe it's the real shit, but... So, I think we're ready to dig something. We just inflated the tires. I'm gonna grease it up and then we're ready, I think. I need to go and get more fuel for the chainsaw. I can't get over. I can't reach. Because that's why I have to kind of jump it forwards, but I can't reach because it's too soft on this side. So I'm just digging in the trench again, and I think I'm going to change the bucket to the bigger one. So I've cleared a little bit over here now, just to try and get through there with the excavator. I'm not sure, because I need to dig out the trench all the way down here, I see. Actually all the way, but yeah, I need to dig it out all the way, I think. And it's a project for another day, I think. Because now it's not flowing. It was flowing at the beginning, but it's just stopped. I guess I'm gonna have to clear the whole ditch here and start over actually with the ditch. So this machine, it works, but yeah. If I would have a machine on belts now, I would have been done, I think. I'm not an expert excavator pilot, but I can manage. But this thing, and if you use two functions at the same time, as you see when I'm trying to dump there, it stops, it's just jerking. So it doesn't have both push and pull, I think. But it works. For sale if anybody wants to buy it. Yeah, hardly used. But I'm gonna get more chainsaw gas, so I'll see you later. So I started clearing the ditch. So, I need to, when I started it, just to finish it, because you see, it's so grown all over the place. So this turned into be a much bigger project than I wanted. So we're back up here. Where I was clearing yesterday with the ditch, trying just to clear that little area with the excavator, but turns out to be a much bigger project than I was expecting and hoping, because I need to clear the ditch all the way to the culvert. Yeah, I left my mic at the excavator. It was stuck on my cap over there, so when I was walking around here, the mic was connecting to the camera. That's why you couldn't hear me. So I deleted that. I just took a little segment. But as you see, the ditch is totally overgrown. It's like a mangrove in here. And there's, like here for example, it's totally full. You see this water down there and the water on this side. Here's much standing water. Over in there is the culvert. I'm gonna go and show you, because my fears are I'm gonna have to dig the culvert out and put it further down. Yeah, there's the culvert. And over there's the water. So all this is just filled in. But that's the bottom of the culvert here. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna have to dig this out. Well, it just has to be done, doesn't it? Well, it gives me something to do. I brought both chainsaws today because I had some gas in the boat and I'm almost out of gas. And it's a holiday today. So I bought the Jonsered 2250 and Husky 550. This is good actually, because I feel like the Husky is weaker than the Jonsered. I don't know. I know it revs more, but it feels weaker. So I don't know if it's the Husky is a newer saw. I don't know the age of the Jonsered. This is a good old boy, isn't it? No, it's Australian standards. Does it say here? 2012 maybe? 2010? I don't know. And this one, do we have a tag on this? No, this is I don't know, 21, 22, something like that I think. So maybe it's an emissions thing. That's why the older saw. It's the same CC, it's 50. I don't know, I'm gonna test it now. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna film much of this. You saw me clear this ditch yesterday, so maybe a time lapse or something. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm done for the most part cleaning up my debris. I only got this little part left over to the culvert, and looking at it, maybe it's not so bad actually. If I can just make it, I might have to take the culvert down, but that's okay. But if I do, this is doable with that little machine, I hope. I have to go on this side of this is actually the worst part, you see, some plastic down there too. but that root has gone into the ditch there and made a hump. So maybe if I get that out, it'll start flowing again. And then I need to just clean up some parts. Here it's kind of bad. But I think we're gonna do this. I just get this part done and try to get the excavator over. I might have to build a bridge because I can't get over. Anybody used those type of machines know you can't just straddle over like you do with a excavator with tracks, because you can't just claw yourself over and drag and then turn around, because you only have wheels on the one side. No, I can't get over here. Maybe I can get over here. Well, I'll have to see. Some more cleanup. I'm just taking the debris here and throwing it over the fence so I can make a fire up on the bog marsh here. So it's quite a lot. It will be quite a bonfire. But there's it's a wet there. I'm not afraid of burning down the whole forest here. So that's the plan. Let's clean up and get the excavator over. So I'm done with the clearing now, or the cleaning up of the ditch. There's a lot of standing water here, and that actually makes me optimistic. It's more work for me, but I think it's a better solution than digging out the whole trench. I can just go and do the spots where it's kind of caved in, as I showed you here, because all that standing water and my culvert here is too high, so I need to get it lower. But actually that makes it kind of easier for me, because here I can straddle the ditch, if you know what I mean, so I can dig straight. But I also have to dig down there. I'm gonna try and get over the fence here so I can show you a little better. I'm gonna have to dig down the fence because it's so overgrown in here. That's where the culvert comes out, so I need to lower the terrain all the way down there. I need to dig this out too, but I think that's gonna work out better actually. There's a lot of rocks in here. Since they've cleared the fields, they just push the rocks to the side, so I think maybe that's why this isn't lower, so I'll have to see. But we'll see when I start to dig. I need to take down the fence too. This should have been cleaned up or replaced many years ago. It's really bad. I think I'm gonna put a new fence up on the ridge there. Actually, that is the path I walked on my first video, on the introduction. That almost couldn't get through. Now it's open. And for the chainsaws, yes, this one has more grunt than this one, the 550. I don't know why, but it's more torque in it. That has a new clutch and flywheel, the Jonsered, this one, because yeah, it wouldn't start, and when we got it started it ran backwards. Yeah, I don't know. Anybody know why? Why would that chainsaw run backwards? And no, the cord was not on backwards or anything like that. It was weird. But flywheel and the new clutch fixed it. So it must have been something with that. I don't know. Now I think I'm gonna start pulling down the fence and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So the fence is down. But now I got access here. And that feels good. Now I can get in here. But I have to jump that excavator all the way up here. I'm not gonna bother hitching it onto the four-wheeler again because that takes just as much time. Got that stump. I'll just rip it out with the excavator, I hope. So this will be good. Oh, got hiccups. Yeah. proper chainsaw. This machine is too weak. I guess a little bit of resistance on the tires there. It just bogged down and now I'm leading over there, so now I'm really sick. It is a little sketchy. Oh, we'll see. That's why you want a bigger excavator for this type of jobs, because straddling a ditch with this is no fun. Can't get it to swing for me. I'm not gonna get out. You can come down from there. Oh, I'm gonna go and get a shovel. I need a hand shovel. It's so weak. I can't get up from the ditch. It's a little. Oh! I'm in the ditch. I'm on the bank. But in the old ditch, I think. So that sucks. But that's the way it is with this. That's why I was saying I was thinking about renting a bigger excavator for this. But I wanted to try. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I need to get a shovel then. Okay. I just dug a little front of a tire there so I can get out, hopefully. Not go in on the other side. I hope. That should never have happened in the first place. I'm not an excavator driver, but I manage, as I said. Well, let's get this trench dug. So it happened again. I fell in the ditch. Now I'm really in the ditch. Oh my god. It's quite deep too, as you see. I got stuck up in that muck. I should have put it further away. But the water is flowing, so that's a that's a plus. That's a positive. Should have got more here, I see, but I might do that when I get this thing up. But now I have to go and get the tractor, I think, to get it up. Yeah, I don't know. It's filling on both sides too, both at the front and the back. So I don't know what to do just now. I could lift it up on this side, and maybe I can throw one of those pipes in there, and then I can, if I lift with the boom on this side and I get one of those pipes in there, because I have to start on the back here anyway. That was what I was about to do that now. I was just gonna get a little bit further back here, but that didn't happen. Oh my god. Yeah, but the machine works great. I'll just think this over for a minute and get back to you, okay? So I'm gonna try and lift and push the pipe in. I don't know if it's gonna work, hopefully. Maybe I can get two in. The problem is pushing them into each other. That's so easy if you have them hanging on the bucket like I took them out. But yeah, I have to get her up, so I just have to try something. Okay? I think I'm gonna push this one that way and use this first if I can. If this isn't too heavy, hopefully it won't break. Okay. Didn't have a little stumpy piece here, or a pipe break, if you will. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Hopefully it doesn't go in there before I'm ready. That's why I have the pipe break. Okay, let's try this. No. Oh. It's flooded now. Probably. Fix the fuel from in the front here, so I think it should be good now. That's not the plan. Maybe if I don't. It smells of gasoline. I think it's flooded. Maybe I need to pull the spark plug or something. I don't know. I think we'll get back to this. Maybe I need more fuel. But it should get fuel now. Because the fuel line is on the front there. So I could have understood it when it was on its side, but it smells of gasoline, so I think it's flooded. So maybe I could just give it a minute or two. We'll see. No, it looks good. I don't know. What is wrong with you? Yeah, it should be more than enough to get fuel in. It's getting dark soon. And we are expecting heavy rain tomorrow. That's why I wanted to get this done today. I don't know. I don't know. An hour maybe, hour and a half. The sunlight left. Maybe I have to get more gas. I don't know. I'll just fiddle around with this a little and get back to you. Hopefully I get it started tonight, so I can get it up from this ditch. Yeah, I hope so. Oh. Yep. I'll see you later, okay? I'm just gonna try one more thing. Don't do this at home, kids. Only if your excavator stops in a ditch. Well, it's not that bad actually. It's almost like there's no spark, but there was spark on the plug. Just a dash. It's a fuel issue. Definitely a fuel issue. I'm gonna have to go and get more gas. Just to try. Started filling in gas. It looked like there's more than enough down there to get to the pipe, but obviously it wasn't. I was wrong. But now let's try to get her out. I don't know. Hopefully this will work. let's see if we can get a pipe in. Okay. So that's in. Should I just put one more? Yeah, it's kind of heavy, this shit. Yeah! Oh my god. Well, at least I got the pipe in. I need to clean my glasses. I can't see shit. Now maybe I can put the excavator up on the pipes and try to get on dry land again. Well, visibility ain't the best because it's still running down. Now my glasses are fogged up. like I'm struggling more than I need to now. I kinda am, but it's because of my leg. My furthest down leg is in the air all the time. I can't turn the machine because I get stuck in there. So I don't know what to do actually. I got her done. Oh my god. What a mess. I covered the pipes and I got it done. So now I'm gonna have to do it again. Or not do it again, but do better. Because it got so dark I didn't film anymore. So that's how hydraulics are relaxed. The little pin down here it rests on when driving. I didn't lay it down now. Or equalize the hydraulics, I don't know what you call it. But tomorrow it's gonna rain a lot, so that's why I wanted to get this done today and get the excavator inside again. I can't back up, you see. I twisted on me. The bar is a little short. I'm gonna blame it on that. No, it's me. But yeah, water is flowing there. The first pipe is a little bit low, but it's okay. The water can go through anyway, so I didn't. Oh, nope. I didn't want to mess with it now. I just want to get it done and seal the hole. So the rain can just flood tomorrow, and I'll get to the other ditches or the other parts of the ditch later. So I'll get those dug out. But that thing's done. I'm really happy with that. I'm quite tired now. It's 11:15 at night. So I've been at it all day. Yeah, I was inside and ate some dinner and stuff, but it took a lot longer than I wanted. I was gonna clear up 4 meters of ditch. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. This took a lot of effort and it's not done yet. I still have to edit this. I have a lot of footage, so I guess I'm gonna have to short it down, but yeah. The editing almost takes more time than... It takes more time because I'm not good at it, but... So that's why I want you to leave a like and subscribe to all your favorite YouTubers. I always, when I watch a YouTube movie, I just click like straight away. Even if I'm not gonna like it, I just click it if it's Cabin River Outdoor. I love that channel, and James Alof's Wild Homestead and stuff. Larson Farm, Welker Farm, all those things. This off-grid life, that's a nice one. Tranquil, chill, yeah. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you all, and goodbye.